This is Nyota, your adaptability coach and leadership strategist, giving you tips and tricks on being more adaptable in your everyday lives, in your homes, in your businesses, in your careers. I want you to be powerful, adaptable, caring leaders. I want that for you. Do you want it for you? I want it for you. Today's lesson in adaptability is brought to you by my favorite Under Armour walking app. I miss my Sleep Number bed and internet for the win. Get on our newsletter. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell, all the things, commenting, all of that stuff people be saying. So thank you for participating in this walk. So I was listening to this podcast because I listen to podcasts because I like them. And the guy was talking about how do you find out what your passion is, specifically in this time of COVID. And I thought this was excellent. How do you find out? And we go to our friends, the internet, to find out. Man, I thought this was so dope. So go, number one, go to your Instagram. And if you don't go to Instagram and you don't have Instagram, then look at this, like your Instagram, your Pinterest, your Facebook. Look at those things and what are the pictures that you're posting about? Good morning. What are the topics that you're posting about? What is the content and stuff that you're sharing? And what does that say about, what you're pretty passionate about right now? Let me move out of the street so I won't get hit by a car, honey. Yeah, so let that kind of tell you what you're passionate about. So again, go to Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest or wherever you prescribe, even if it's LinkedIn. So the things that you've really been posting about, the content you've been sharing, and that will be a tell of what you're really interested in or passionate about in this time. Another idea that he gave that I thought was really good of how have you matured as far as your interests. So as a 12-year-old, I don't know what I used to do. I always used to just sit up under my parents. I didn't even really go and play outside because I would always get into disagreements with other kids, which was really weird. But I know as a 12-year-old, maybe not 12, but maybe middle school, high school, I'd always wanted to be an attorney. I always wanted to be an advocate, speaking on other people's behalves and, fighting for the small guy or acts of service or something like that. And what that evolved is to joining the military, that's complete service, and, helping people be the better versions of themselves. So make a list. So this is the actionable step. Make a list of the things as a 12-year-old, what you'd like to do, and how has that already how has that evolved? How has it matured? Right? So if you love sports, but you weren't necessarily, so now you're 40, you're 35, but you weren't a person that actually, you're not like an athlete in that kind of way, but maybe you're an athlete in a way where you're a personal trainer, or you started a gym, or you write a sports blog, or something like that. So how has your 12-year-old self matured, right? Like if you loved to listen to, or you loved, I loved Flowers in the Attic. I loved those series when I was around that age. So how has that matured, or how could that mature? So is it maybe like you write your version of books, or you read books, or now you write screenplays, or you write plays? So how has your 12-year-old self matured? I thought that was a good one. Or if it's music, right? You've always liked the music, and now you're using, there's a way, and I was listening to this podcast, that you can actually buy pieces of royalty, of music, music royalties. You can actually invest and get those returns. I thought that was pretty good too. So how has your 12-year-old self matured? And what do you talk about? So maybe you're not on the internet so much, but what do you talk about all the time? What gets your gears grinding? What? Good morning. What is it that you find yourself, reading about? And this was the last one. When you go to your Google searches, on the internet, and you look into your history, what have you been searching? What have you been looking for? What have you been inquiring about? So those are some ways, I think it's about 3 ways, that you can really tap in and look and see how your passion has been presenting. You may not have been investing or looking or specifically like, what's my passion right now? But take a look. And again, it's the internet for the win. And you will be able to see yourself, see your passion in your history, what you've been doing, and how you've been, showing up on the internet. What's your passion? Internet for the win. All right, this has been Nyota, your adaptability coach, leadership strategist, giving you tips and tricks on being more adaptable in your everyday lives, showing you how to be leaders in your homes, in your business, in your careers, helping you to be powerful, adaptable, caring leaders in all the places that you show up. I appreciate you listening. Like I said, I have coaching slot opened up. And you know what? Even if you don't want to coach with me, go through that application and use it as a tool to help you grow. I love the questions. I love the questions in that application. So click on the link, answer those questions for yourself. Answer those questions for yourself and use it as a tool to move forward. I love those questions. All right, this has been Nyota. Get at me. Enjoy. Oh, I should wait until I get to the sun. We'll move to the sun. Because you always have to finish in the light, right? Things may get dark, but you always want to finish in the light. So this has been Nyota. Thank you, and enjoy your walk.